Hey, 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 ice, drip, white.
Alright guys, a short update video for you. I have a bad lifter, it sounds like. Hold on one second. It definitely sounds like it's coming from that side. I'll check the oil and we'll put some Lucas in it and see if it'll stop. Could be that we're just low on oil. We're gonna check it right now though. Yeah. I don't want to say she's dry, but that's not where I'd like to see it. So, I'll let it sit here for a second and see if I got an oil leak. And I'm also gonna drop this into the motor. I'm gonna check it one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna say that we're low on oil. And that could be why we're getting the ticking. So let's add some Lucas to it and see if it makes a difference, shall we? Alright, it also looks like we might have a coolant leak right there. You can see it, unless it's just water coming off the motor. That's got an orange tinge to it, like the coolant. Alright, so let's get to the ticking at hand, and that would be adding this Lucas into the motor. See if we can stop that ticking from being a little low on oil. Now, I don't have a funnel. Yeah, I missed it. Yeah, it's gonna leak on the engine. Yeah, it's gonna smoke. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Alright, we're going to stop it there first. I'm going to let it stabilize and then we'll check it again. And I'm going to try to clean that mess up. So give me just a second. I like to run a clean ship if I can. Looks like it only leaked right there. It didn't really get down onto anything, so that's a positive. Alright, so we're gonna see tick or no tick. I'm gonna fire it up for a minute, then we'll shut it off again, and we'll check the oil level. But let's see if this thing works magic or not, shall we? I hear the tick. You hear the tick. I hear the tick. Let's give it a second. Tick, 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 tick. Let it work through. I'm going to give it some gas here in a minute. And I still hear a little bit of a tap, but not much. Not as bad as what it was. Cure all? No. It just means I got a lifter to replace. Sit for another couple minutes. Whoa. That was weird. That was almost like it didn't want to start, like the motor just got stuck. Now she looks like she's running good. And I really don't have that lifter tick now. Well, see if she continues to perform. Well, I guess overall, to wrap up the update, I mean, truck ran fine. I had to run it down to South Carolina to pay for an RV, which you guys will see in a later video. But, you know, the lifter ticking thing is a little concerning. I'm wondering if, because it's cold, I had the heat on, if that caused the coolant leak that I'm seeing from somewhere, because I don't see any leaks from any of the lines, which is a little concerning. And I also don't see any oil leaking on the ground, but she stops ticking after I add some oil or, you know, Lucas or whatever to the thing, and pulling the dipstick shows she was dry, not once but twice. But yeah, we'll see how she's still running like a champ. And like I said, I'm at, let me see, 340 something miles to this tank, and it's already rolled over, and we're at 11,500 miles, somewhere around there, give or take, on the truck. I know I got it at about 190,000 miles, and it's got 203 on it now. So, can I bitch or complain that the truck has its little issues? Not at all. Not for those many miles that I've put on it. Basically trouble-free. Things that I know that I'll have to deal with, you know, in the future are probably, you know, general maintenance stuff. Probably a starter if I keep it. Probably a hose or find out the link. Probably a rear main seal, which if I do that, I'm probably also going to replace the trans. Now, these are all things if I planned on keeping this truck. And the best thing is I'm not going to know until I take the tops of the heads off and watch those lifters while it's running to see if I have any lifters that are collapsed, you know, or like a bad lifter. And at that point, then no, I'll probably give her up. I don't think it's worth putting, I mean, why it's cool with all of the retractable roof and stuff, I don't know if it's worth, you know, $1,500 in a motor and another $1,500, $3,000, you know, basically $3,000 in motor and transmission. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe I'm attached to this thing. We'll see how it goes. But if you want me to keep it, you want to see me do an engine pull and a trans pull, let me know in the comments below if that's something you want to see. I got my hands full with the GT350. We're going to be really busy with that friggin' car. And a lot of other stuff. And yeah, I know you're going to say, oh, the brake lights. It's because I pulled the modules off. The modules were shot, the ABS modules on this truck. And they're like $300 a piece. And I was like, F it. You know, I don't have any ABS. Big deal. Truck runs and drives and stops just fine. So, outside of that, and another thing I can't tell if I have a bad oil leak is whatever is because, you know, the step motor is broken on the damn oil pressure gauge, which is a pain in the ass. The battery gauge works just fine. The gas gauge works just fine. The temp gauge works somewhat, but I use my OBD2 plug-in down there to check the temp. No way to check the oil pressure, though, which kind of sucks. And I'm not really happy about that, but it is what it is. I'm dealing with it. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Should I keep it? Should I sell it? Should I put more money into it? Would you like to see it as a staple on the channel, as like one of the first vehicles that we bought and rebuilt? Let me know. What's up, guys? Obviously, the truck is still running. I'm in her now. Still couldn't find out where that coolant leak was coming from, even in the daytime. I don't know if maybe the heater core is weird. Usually it leaks inside of a vehicle if that happens. But again, I'm not really familiar with American products. I've had BMWs most of my life. But she's finished the trip. Hasn't ticked with the lifter since. And I guess we'll have to figure out, you know, what that is. Basically, you know, this truck was kept so that I could tow other vehicles from the auction because it had the tow package and the big V8. And it could handle that work. But I might end up selling it. You know, I might sell it to somebody that wants it, you know, for a first car or something like that. So I'll keep you guys posted if that happens. And then maybe we'll just maybe I'll buy a dually or buy a regular truck, because we're going to be moving a lot of vehicles. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, if you like the content and you like what you're seeing on the channel, go ahead and smash that thumbs up. This was an impromptu video. It wasn't like something I normally do where I would show you guys a wrecked car and then picking it up and whatever. This is just an update video to the GMC. One of the very first vehicles that I bought at Copart that I've had and put over 12,000 miles on for a $430 truck. Really can't beat it. Again, if you like the content, smash that thumbs up button. If you're ready to see the GT350, smash that thumbs up button. That's going to be the first big major project. Probably, you know. And I'd love to get that Raptor if they stop pulling it. This is the second time that they pulled it. I don't know if it's just that Copart that does that. I haven't had any issues out of Atlanta or any issues out of Knoxville or any issues out of none of the yards on Atlanta, for example. There's 4 of them. None of the ones out of Miami or Jacksonville. None of the ones in Charlotte. I haven't had these issues except for the Copart towards the middle of the country. And I don't know. That's weird. It's weird to me. I don't know. I haven't had those issues. But if you've had these issues where you're in the middle of bidding on something and then they pull it, or you win it and then they pull it, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know if it's just me or it's a common issue. I'd love to know what you guys think. And again, if you want to see that GT350, it is coming soon, and I'm going to do my best to get this Raptor. They just have to leave it up so that the bid can close and then give me the damn truck. So we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned. Lots more content coming. If you guys want to see anything else or have any other questions on the GMC, also let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer those for you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.